Once an hour, every hour, the richest person on earth unalives. This continues indefinitely. The bell tolls. The hardest part was the timing. You had to make sure that you transferred the money on the hour every hour. I spent days working on the automatic transfer, setting up the plans for the pre-written wills needed for an operation like this. As for people? It's kind of crazy what desperate people will do for their families' futures to be secured. The idea is simple. Transfer the wealth of the richest people in the world to a willing subject on the hour every hour. After their death the money is returned and the rich pay off their family and move on. There were protests, of course there were protests, far fewer than you'd expect though. Well, I guess it's not really surprising after the first few figureheads dropped dead in front of their followers. A banking error had made them the richest in the world for an unlucky few seconds. Unlucky? Thinking back to the first 6 months I feel like everything worked out as you'd expect. Chaos. It was kind of shocking the people who died, seeing the desperate shows of philanthropy to decrease your wealth enough to survive. But everything has rules and rules can be studied. Having massive wealth gets you killed, but it's binary, it simply adds assets. It has no regard for how why the value was acquired. Some leaders of countries died before realizing this, as did a few CEOs. Having rules means loopholes and no one is better at using loopholes than the rich. By pooling their wealth the top 20 or so richest people remaining suddenly had the ability to make anyone they chose the richest person in the world. They suddenly had the power to kill anyone they wanted without any possible defense. You can imagine how that went. That system is automated now, thanks to me. I type my name into the machine. My phone rings, there's been a deposit to my account. The bell tolls.